Hello everyone, today is Wednesday, August 6th, 2021. Now we are in the middle of the week. Hope you have a powerful week. My stories today I think is as a series of jokes. Today I will bring you 6 jokes and I hope you enjoy them. Of course, I didn't come up the idea of stories. I collected them on the internet, in the books, yes, etc. But I hope that you will find the joy of them, of hearing them. And if you stick with me, if you go through the lesson, by the end of this video, I will give you the funniest story, the funniest joke. Yes, I think so. And now, come to my first joke, which this is about this picture. They are a couple. Of course, this is the Browns. He is Mr. Brown, she is Mrs. Brown. They are old, yes, they are at the age of 75 and 80 years old. And now listen to one of daily conversation between them. Mr. Brown says, come on, come over here. Help me with this box. It's too heavy. The Mrs. Brown says, hey, don't scream like that. I'm not deaf. I'm making lunch. I only have 2 hands and I can't help you right now. Mr. Brown says, come on, leave it there. Come upstairs and help me right now. Mrs. Brown says, oh, I can't help you right now with my greasy hands. Now, cooking lunch is more important, and you leave your box there and come to the kitchen and help me with lunch. Mr. Brown says, okay, I always let you win. Okay, that's all. That's the end of the first joke. I think it's a little bit funny, but I will talk more about some information related to this text. I think this text is very clear for you to understand, right? No much new words. There is only that is an adjective, greasy. It is spelled Greasy. Again, Greasy. Greasy or greasy. Both pronunciations are available. Greasy. When you say that greasy hands, it means that your hands are stained with oil. It means that there is a lot of cooking oil on your hands. Okay, greasy hands. You know, in the West, it is said that lady first. Okay, in a party or some special occasion, ladies first. Okay, ladies are always prioritized. Okay, prioritized, and women of course get priority. Okay, and women always come first, always served first, right? And now come to the next joke. Now listen to the conversation between a father and his son and a son. Okay, the son says, Daddy, will you buy me a motorbike, please? Dad says, no, my dear son. Son says, without a motorbike, how can I go to some places where I want to go? Dad says, do you know why God has given you 2 legs? Son says, "Yes, Daddy, I know. One is to change gear and the other is to apply brake." Okay, do you find it interesting? And what makes you laugh in this story? Let me explain you more because there are a few new words in this story. So I will give you some definition of them so that you can understand the text more. First is gear. Gear means it is spelled G-E-A-R. G-E-A-R. Gear is an equipment in a vehicle that changes the relation between engine speed. It's still a little bit difficult for you to understand, right? So let me give you an example. You know Honda motorbikes. Okay, and now I will list some brands of Honda motorbikes, right? For example, Airblade, Lead, SH Mod, right? Future, Wave, Alpha, or Super Dream, or Future, right? And these are brands of Honda motorbikes, right? Among them, SH Mod, Lead, or Airblade, which are called motor scooter. It means that you just turn your hands to accelerate your speed, right? And but Future or Wave Alpha or Super Dream, you know that Super Dream, which is called another name. I'm sure about I don't know the specialized name for them, but I temporarily call it the motor gear. It means that in these motorbikes they have some special equipments like gear. One of them is gear. For now, when you are riding to climb the hill, okay, you use your left leg to hit the gear. You go into the lower gear to climb the hill, or so you need to shift into the first gear or the second gear. But if you are riding on the smooth road, you need to shift into the higher gear, in the third or the fourth gear, right? So now I hope you can understand gear. What does it mean? What it means, okay? Gear, yeah, okay. And of course, you usually use your left leg to change gear. Remember, change gear. Another word that is brake. Brake is a device for slowing or stopping your vehicle. Now you are riding and there are some obstacles ahead, and now you want to stop your vehicle. You use your right leg to apply brake. You use a brake to stop your vehicle. So now all new words are clarified. So I hope now you kind of understand the content of this conversation. But now back to the conversation. I will tell you more. I will analyze something maybe that you don't understand much about them. This is the conversation between two people, a father and his son. And the son uh, really wants his father to buy him a motorbike, but for some reasons his father couldn't can't right now buy a motorbike for him. Yes, and that's the reason why he says that uh, uh, do you know why God has given you two legs? He means that now I can't buy you a motorbike. You can choose another transportation to move or to go somewhere, and sometimes you can walk to go places, to go some places. It means you use your two legs to move, right? Um, but his son doesn't get what his father means. Yes, he just all he thinks is about motorbike. He just dreams of having a motorbike. That's the reason why he also thinks that to his legs are also just for using are just for using motorbike. Using motorbike with the first leg is to change the gear, and the second the right leg is to apply brake. That's all. Okay, two legs is all is the purpose of two legs is for riding a motorbike without any purpose. Okay, a little bit funny. Now come to the third joke. Here is now also is the conversation between a dad and a son. Okay, now dad says, "My dear son, do you love me or your mother more?" Son says, "I love you both equally." Dad says, "Then tell me, if I go to America and your mom goes to Paris, where will you go?" Son says, I will go to Paris." Dad says, okay. Now tell me, if I go to Paris and your mom goes to America, where will you go?" Son says, "Of course, I will go to America." Dad says, "So you love your mother more than me, am I correct?" Son says, "No, Daddy, it's because I have already gone to Paris." Okay, so maybe my voice should enthusiastic about this story. I think it will attract more, right? Attract you more. But I think I will give that tone of voice in tonight's lesson. In tonight's lesson, yes, because right now my mood is not quite good. Now I'm shooting this video at the office, and there's a lot of people around here, and I can't concentrate. I want to focus 100% on this video, on this my story, on my story. Yes, I easily get distracted. So sorry, but now, okay, all words in this conversation is very clear, right? It's very easy, okay? But I just want to analyze something about it. I still hope that you will funny about them. You will funny for this. Okay, the son, the dad, the father now wants to ask his son between he and his wife, which one does his son love the most? And the son says he loves you both equally. Equally means he loves them the same. Okay, no more, no one is more. Okay, the same, equally. And so then the father, daddy, gives him two situations. Okay, first is if daddy goes to America and his mother goes to America, where will his son go? Okay, and in the first time, son says that he wants to go to Paris. Okay, maybe in the first time, maybe with that choice, okay, daddy thinks that there are two options. First, maybe the son loves Paris, so he decided to go to Paris first. Or the second option is that he loves his mom more, and he decided to go with his mom first to Paris. Okay, and to confirm that his son loves his mother or his father more, dad gives another situation, the second situation, and now he changes the destinations. Now father didn't go to America, he goes to Paris. And his mom goes to America. And in this situation, sons always still choose go to America. Why? That's because he already has gone to Paris, right? To Paris, and now he wants to get more destination, to discover something, and now he chooses to go to America, right? It doesn't depending on who goes with. Okay, it means that both times the son chooses to go with his mom, right? But actually it doesn't depending on who goes with. It just because the first time maybe he loves Paris, so he decided to go to Paris first. And the second time, when he already went to Paris, now he wants to move to another destination, and now he goes to Paris. He goes to America. No depending on who goes with. Okay. Now come to the joke number 4. It's also the conversation between a dad and a son. Dad says, "Why are you crying, my dear? Boy, what happened? Come and sit here. What happened? Why did you cry?" Son says, "My English teacher has beaten me a lot." "Dad, you must have done mischievous." Son says, "No, Daddy, I didn't anything mischievous. I just sleeping quietly in the class." Okay? Mija, I will help you find down more the definition of one new word, that is mischievous. Mischievous means naughty. It means that you annoy people. Okay, you have behaved badly, and you aren't not willing to obey. It means mischievous. It is an adjective. Okay, and I think this story is very clear. So it needs no explanation. Okay, and now come to joke number 5. Now, son says, I have a doubt. Why some of here are white? Daddy laughing. He laughs. And son says, don't laugh, Dad. Please answer me. Daddy says, okay, dear. Whenever a son makes his father unhappy, one of his father's hair turns white. Son says, now I can understand why my grandpa's hair are all white. Okay, and do you find many humorous detail in this story? What makes you laugh? Okay, let me explain you more. Okay. First, doubt. Doubt means a question. Doubt. Here, B sound is silence. Okay, doubt. DOUBT. Here, B is silent. Doubt means questions. A question. Okay, and when son asks about some hair in some hair of his father gray. Okay, and you know that our hair is going gray, is going white for two reasons, I think so. First, when you are getting old, right? When you are getting old, and for some specific reason. For example, when bad things happened in your life and it requires much thought. You have to think of so much. It also make you easily get stressed, and now it also make your health get worse, and also your hair is growing gray, is going white sooner than it is usually. Okay, so when son asks about some white in his hairs of his father's hair, and I think daddy just wants to give him a lesson that whenever a son makes his father unhappy, it means that when any parent has a naughty son, a naughty child, it means it also make father's hair gray sooner. It means that a naughty son, a naughty child can make them worried. Okay, make them think a lot. Okay, and so in order to make their parents make good or make comfortable or make happy, okay, children should be naughty. Shouldn't obedient. Okay, should obedient. Okay, shouldn't naughty. Okay, that can help them happy. So their hair, of course, don't gray sooner. But here the son just based on literary sense. He says that, oh, I understand my grandpa's hair are all white. It means that in this case he understands why, his father is a son of his grandpa. When his grandpa's hair are all white, it means that his son was or used to be a naughty son, right? So now come to the last story, and I hope this the funniest story today, the funniest one today. And now it's very short. Now, son, oh God, bless my father and my mother. And also, God, please make Mumbai the capital of New Delhi of India. Dad, why did you make such a strange request? Oh, Daddy, because that's what I have written in my history test today. Okay, it's so funny. Or when I read that text once more, can't I can't keep my I can't keep laughing. Yes, little you tell me a little bit. I think I need to explain to you something more. You know, the capital of India is New Delhi, not Mumbai. Mumbai is just a big city of India, and so you know, God bless my father or my mother. It means that the son are playing God to protect their father and their mom. Okay, right? And now also he also are praying God to make Mumbai the capital of India, because for some reasons he was so lazy, he didn't learn the history lesson carefully, so he made mistakes in history test. That's the reason why he asked God to move Mumbai to New Delhi, right? But of course, how did God do that, right? God can't do that. Okay, I just think that the son talks so foolishly, right? Okay, that's the end of my video. I hope you've enjoyed my story, and I hope that my stories will please you. Okay, see you later in this tonight's lesson. I hope I can have a more tone of voice. I have enthusiastic tone of voice, so that my stories are more attractive.